Are we live? Let's see. So, welcome, guys. Chapter 1089 of One Piece. Cool. This is One Piece chapter 1089. We're finally in Egghead again after. I enjoyed that little side arc with Garp and Hachinosu. But yeah, it was right. So, yeah, we have the cover photo. I'm the cover. We have Sukuna here. We have. I have no idea who these characters are. Is that Shinji? We have Gojo, Yuta, and Itadori. We have Asta, Yuno. We have Midoriya, Bakugo, and Todoroki and Bakugo. And then we have Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro. And Chopper the merch. And then Luffy in the empty throne, probably. With that symbol Blackbeard has for his ship in the crown. Interesting. Treasure chest. Maybe that's how the One Piece is gonna look. Who knows? But yeah, he's on the empty throne with Enma, maybe? And then, yeah, the monster trio. Wait, let me see. Alright, so 1089 Under Siege. So we have Nami with a cow. This looks like the cow has the devil fruit pattern. So this is probably awakened. Like Luffy in Gear 4. So it's probably the awakened cow we saw in Impel Down. And then it has a letter. The stars outside shine almost as beautifully as you, Nami-san. Would you like to come watch them with me, Sanji? Thanks, but I saw them earlier. And Sanji in the background, being a simp. Interesting. A cow serves Nami a late night mug of warm milk while she works on her sea charts. Huh. Yeah, we don't see that often. Nami working on her sea charts. So Iora Ichiro. East Blue Fuchsia Village. Fuchsia's windmill, right? News races around the world. Did you hear about Garp-san missing in action on Pirate Island? What's that mean? It doesn't mean dead, right? There's no order. There's no need to worry about him. He's a living legend. Yeah, this guy. You think he knows something about the One Piece? You think this is funny? Sorry, I didn't realize it was you. Oh, guess we're all a little on edge over Garp. The bees even starting to recognize Luffy's face from all the photos. You really love seeing Big Bro Luffy, don't you? Is this Shanks's? Whoa. Shanks. You really love seeing Big Bro Luffy. Garp, Luffy, what are you doing? Oh, Don. East Blue. What? Earthquake. An earthquake. Blackbeard. South Blue. Oh. East Blue. They're in Logtown. Okay. South Blue. It's a tsunami. Get to higher ground. No earthquake is in record. No earthquake in recorded history. West Blue. Match the one felt on that day. What? So it's a global San Andreas earthquake? Like the flood? North Blue. We're lost from. It's a big one. It caused untold destruction across the entire world. Grand Line Laboon. Oh, what's his name? Frankie's rival. No one could determine the epicenter. The guy who gave them the boat. So the significance of the wait, no one could determine the epicenter. So the significance of this geological event went unnoticed. Oh, Momo too? People in Wano too? Momo. The Navy. Yeah. Yeah, guys, when there's a natural disaster, like pirates, marines, doesn't matter. Like they're all gonna like get destroyed by by like a flood or a tsunami or an earthquake. Grand Line. Yeah, they're showing like normal people, marines, pirates, samurai went unnoticed. Wait, the significance of this geological event? Wait, significance? Oh, the significance of this geological event went unnoticed. So this is gonna have a big impact. This natural disaster. What the hell's happening? Unbeknownst to the people, get to the hilltop. A kingdom known as Lelucia was erased from the map only 6 days prior. We've reached the spot where the kingdom was. Is that AIM talking? We've reached the spot where the kingdom was. There's no trace of it left, just a massive hole. Wow. It's like a circular waterfall in the middle of the sea. Hmm. Like Annie's lobby. Because isn't Annie's lobby like a giant hole in the ocean? And then there's like the island floating on top of it. So the mother flame that Emu used to destroy this, like instantly, basically. Like the same thing that happened in Annie's lobby. Like maybe during the Void Century. We can't sail any closer, but it doesn't look like the blue, like the hole will collapse in on itself. So is it like quantum locking? Like that, like that's like a big thing recently. There's like cool videos about it. Like these objects won't move despite like the temperature. I think that was in that UFO hearing they talked about like objects being like in they've spotted objects being like in like giant storms and they don't move. And then there's isn't it didn't they have like this breakthrough about quantum locking or something? We can't sail any closer, but it doesn't look like the hole will collapse in on itself. The ensuing earthquake caused the global sea level to rise by approximately 1 meter. Any of the world's shores, what is happening? Many of the world's shores were lost beneath the waves. Wow. So no Santa Monica or like Venice or New York shore or San Diego. So that type of weather just destroyed the whole shores. What is many of the world's shores? What is happening? The tide has never gotten this high before. It will recede eventually, won't it? We're lost beneath the waves. How are we meant to run on the beach now? Oh, the revolutionaries and vice commanders. And some islands were submerged entirely. Everything's flooded. We can't stay here. There's a shark in my house. Report of flooded Reports of flooded islands are still coming in. It shouldn't be high tide yet. I'm sure to get a big catch on a day like this. You numbskull going fishing? Fishing now? Yeah. New World, Egghead, the island of the future. Sea levels have risen worldwide. Yes, sir, we're at a loss. A massive force has surrounded the island. That's a lot of ships. It's like a buster call. Processing more than enough firepower to put a buster call to shame. The fleet is comprised of over 100 ships on various sizes and classes. There are 20 great warships among them. It's a mecha monster. And a total of 30,000 Marines. Wow. That's like the same amount of beast pirates they had, no? 30 like thousand, 35,000 beast pirates. Hey, Unk, don't didn't I just tell you not to lay a hand on the weaponized sea beast? They started it. This operation is being spearheaded by 9 Navy HQ vice admirals. Interesting. So, are you gonna pretend that the Straw Hats can't one shot these guys? Huh. And Admiral Kizaru. Wow, look, I got spoiled on this. I saw people saying that because he's eating soba, it's foreshadowing that he's gonna fight Sanji. Navy Admiral Borsellino, Kizaru Borsellino. You aren't making this easy for me, Tomorrow. Can't you? Can't you just come out and surrender? Fat chance we'll be ready if you try something like that again. Oi, I'm absolutely terrified. Grandpa Punk based the pacifist's powers, pacifist's lasers off of the research he did on your powers. That's so cool. Can't believe, damn. Tomorrow, no one can protect him from from him researching the Void Sentry. I'm just a cog in the machine. That's similar to like Yuji's philosophy in Jujutsu Kaisen. He thinks of himself as just a cog in a big machine. And Kizaru's the same. Anyways, this fight isn't exactly in our best interest. Everything we break is a net loss for us. At this point, I think it's fair to assume that Rob Lucci and the other others failed to complete their assassination mission, thanks to the Straw Hats. Inside a certain warship. Make sure no one knows I'm here. Yes, sir. The Straw Hat Pirates stormed Egghead to take Vegapunk hostage. This is a good article. It's one of Morgan's. And what is the reality of the situation? He's eating. And he has like this mystical stick. Sir, we have yet to receive any word from Cyberpol whether how we can draw our own conclusions. 5 Elders planets. Warrior God. Wow, defense scientists. Saturn. Beautiful. We're finally learning more about the Gorosei. It can be safely assumed that Dr. Vegapunk and his 7 satellites are up in the labosphere, Punk Wreckers, along with the 4 Seraphim assigned to protect them. And it seems likely that they have joined forces with Emperor Straw Hat. His crew has 10 members. Our advance guard included their three members of Cyberful, Rob Lucci, Kaku, and Stussy. I forgot about Stussy and Kaku. They're like still there. And we can't forget Caribou. He's still there. Caribou too. There were also a number of Cyberpol agents. So Fabrostradium, Labostradium. But it seems like they've captured all the Fabrostradium by that. As the Frontier Dome is currently at 100%, we can't be certain that nobody can get in or out of the Labrostin. So he's just eating. This is unfortunately, we have no way of knowing that what transpired on the interior of the dome in the last day or so. Interesting. So it's funny how like his name's Saturn, and Egghead with that ring, with the giant sphere in the ring, looks like Saturn. We we and where have the researchers and workers of Egghead gone? They've evacuated, but we've tracked and confirmed the current positions of the ships. And what would you redo if they got it? They might know something. Sink them immediately. Jesus Christ. Saint Saturn, your worship, there is one more thing. The Glutton Jewelry Bunny has reported to be on Egghead Island too. Well, there's no need for. We no longer have any use for her. But given that she is just. We can leave her be. Understood. Wow. Why does he have so much sympathy for Bonnie? That's weird. Kizaru-san, we've picked up a transmission from Egghead. It appears to be a long-range call. So the Holy Land of Mary Joyce. This is Mary Joyce Gorsey over. Admiral, we have a black transponder snail on your left arm. Yes, that means you can listen. The Room of Authority. Hey, this is York speaking. Oh, it's you. You guys are rude. Wait, the heck? Wow. Interesting. York. You did do that, but then again, you are a Vegapunk just as much as he is. And if I had any interest in the Void Sentry, why would I blab about it? That makes no sense. That's true. In any case, you've done well to survive this long. See, CP0 will pay you a visit. They're like, you survived well enough. Isn't CP0 there? And what happened to the Straw Hats? Since I'm the one calling you, I'll let you take a wild guess, and you do realize we have the Seraphim under my control, right? The fact that I survived the night shouldn't come as a shock. Anyway, what's with this fleet you've got buzzing around the island? Are you trying to wage war? As a matter of fact, we've had a change of heart, and am I right in thinking that you're capable of reproducing the mother flame alone? Well, Vegapunk couldn't create it, right? Okay, well, you look at that. So you do want something from me. I'm glad I sent it. Indeed, this is a special request we're acting on. A request from whom, either way, if that's what you want, the power situation I need to make is here. Wait. Okay. Just promise you won't lay a finger on me or the lovely laboratory. Very well. Also, I still want to be a celestial dragon. That can be arranged. How can you just make her a celestial dragon? That's crazy. It can be arranged. Then you've got a deal. There's just one other thing I need you to do first. Save me, Straw Hat Luffy from Straw Hat Luffy. They're like, what? Joy Boy, Sun God. Dang, that's a power right there. Please crush these psychos. I see everything's finally coming into focus. Don't really get it, but damn. So they took care of the Seraphim, York, I don't really get it, but we can just use her as a human shield to get right away, right? Does that mean we're under siege? Bonnie and Luffy being the focus of this panel, Zoro being on front with the sword. So that's how it is. Brooke, Vegapunk is there too. The Grand Conspiracy has been fooled, and the crew all together. Wow, that was good. That was a good chapter. So this is what how any Slavi looks. It's just that there's an island on top of that giant, it's like sinkhole. And do you guys think like something like this happened to Wano? Because we know the old Wano, ancient Wano, is under the ocean, under Mount Fuji. Ensuring the earthquake cause. So is that theory about the Grand Line being destroyed gonna become true? Because if Im can do this with just like a little beam, I'm pretty sure that they can destroy the Grand Line. In the theory about like the all the oceans coming together, creating the all blue, that's probably gonna be real. Like all the oceans, and then maybe the world being the One Piece somehow. I don't know. It's let's see.
It's happening! One Piece is back from break. Now that's how a Yonko crew does it. Off-screening the Seraphims. I told you, man, the Seraphims are fodder, bro. They just got off-screen. And by the way, Mihawk is gonna off-screen Doflamingo, Crocodile, and Moria Seraphim too. They're already off-screen by Mihawk. Saturn and Kizaru, they're kind of sweating a little bit. They didn't expect the Seraphims to go down that easily. But let's be honest, you're literally facing a guy that has Joy Boy's fruit. I mean, what else could you expect? And what was really the point of the Seraphims? They're just gonna get off-screened? I don't know. But yeah, everyone's accounted for here except Robin. But you know, she's probably lurking around. Let's be honest, it's Robin. But yeah, even Rob Lucci's in the back, so I guess no one got injured or no one got hurt. I mean, everyone's fine. Also, this panel of her snitching to the
Oh,
Gorosei is
Momonosuke
gonna
is
be
here too.
memed so much. They're gonna put
Just when
Shank's
I
face right
noticed.
on there, and they're gonna say Gorosei save me, because that's literally what she says in this chapter. She's literally pulling a Shanks snitch. This might actually be Shanks. But yeah, next chapter, hopefully Kizaru will be on the move, and Saturn will. I feel like Kizaru's going for Zoro and Sanji, and I'm pretty sure Saturn's going for Luffy. But Kizaru and Luffy might clash first, but we gotta see. But yeah, next chapter in 2 weeks, it's gonna be peak. Now that's how a Yonko crew does it. Off screening the Seraphims. I told you, man, the Seraphims are fodder, bro.
Right, that was One Piece.